Free audio post-production by alphonic.com.
Consistency. Welcome back. PackSetGo Traveling Podcast brought to you by the Travel Stars. Sponsored by Shopify, Spotify, and Autophonics. Let's get into it. Y'all missed me last week. I know. I tried my best, but I was traveling. I was on vacation. St.Maarten. Beautiful country. I've been there a couple times, but the problem with St.Maarten is I always miss the ferry to go to St.Barths. I've never been to St.Barths, so I made sure that this trip I made to St.Barths. So I got up early and I booked the ferry. Book the ferry in advance, because if you book it the same day, it might be sold out because everybody wants to go to St.Barths. The ferry ride wasn't that bad, about an hour from St.Maarten to St.Barths. If you go to St.Barths, if you go to St.Maarten, you could do 3 countries for one airfare. You know, you fly to St.Maarten, you go to Anguilla, ferry to Anguilla, or the ferry to St.Barths. I think the ferry to Anguilla is probably cheaper because it's closer. It's 15 minutes away from St.Maarten, but St.Barths is an hour and it's about $98 round trip to go to St.Barths. And St.Barths is pretty cool. It's a little pricey for my blue collar, but you know, it was a trip that I wanted to do. And it taught me a lot. Like every time I travel, I learned something new. I learned that you can do whatever you want to do. Like nothing is stopping you except you. You're the only person that's stopping you from doing what you want to do. Like I really made sure this time I did not miss that ferry ride to St.Barths. And when I got to St.Barths, it's good to do reservations for like the beach clubs, but you can actually just pop up and get lucky. But I had a great time in St.Barths. Got a lot of content, a lot of memories. Actually ran to a Knicks fan all the way in St.Barths. Like, what are the odds? It's a French territory. Obviously, they speak French. My French is very, very bad. Like, I gotta learn how to speak French. Like, my French is terrible. But I had a great time. Pictures, food, you know, same thing. Touristy, kind of like going to South Beach. You know, beach. Couple excursions, relaxing, wasting money, alcohol, stuff like that. But it's good. The stamp is the best part because you get a stamp. And I learned another country I never heard of before. I can't even pronounce it, so I'm not even going to try. But if you look at my couple posts from my trips, I have it labeled. I have like a video of me showing the airport board, and it's how do you say it? It's Saint Estasias. I never heard this country before in my life. Like, I thought I know. My goal is to go to every country in the world, and now I got to fly back to St.Maarten just so I go to Saba and Saint. Is it how you say it again? Estas? I don't even know how to say it. It's Eustiatis. It's a small, beautiful island, and I got to go back there, and I got to go to Saba because I heard Saba got good snorkeling. Shout out my homegirl who just went there. You know, she traveled with Miko. She just went there, so I gotta see what that's about. Saba. It's on my list. Let me put it on my list. If you write it down, it means you're gonna do it. Stuff that don't get written down never gets done. Saba and Saint, you know the country I'm talking about. But yeah, so flying St.Maarten, you get a lot of bang for your buck. I don't like doing too much reviews. Like, I'm not a real review person because I travel a different style of traveling. I'm more blue collar. You know, I don't do fancy villas and fancy private chefs, stuff like that, because my money is being spent on excursions and just seeing the local people and giving back. But it's okay to do a bougie trip. You know, I actually partnered with one of my travel content creators on Bougie Bookings, and it was good. We stayed at the Sonesta beach club or beachfront. So we could see the planes landing literally from the room, and the room had a swim out pool, which was very, very nice. Like, literally, you could swim out and cut across and get right to breakfast from the actual room. Like, literally, you throw in your swim trunks, swim through the water, and you cross over, and that's where you eat breakfast at. It's like, I was like, yeah, this is very, very nice. It's a little pricey for me, but it's definitely doable if you want to do it. But I had a great time with that property, and it had a good amenities. It had plenty of pools, all inclusive. Like, Sometimes I don't really like all inclusive because I'm never there to enjoy the food because I'm usually on excursions or on tours. So all inclusive hotels doesn't really work for me because I'm never in the hotel. Never, never. But when we were traveling, coming back to have like steak ready was an amazing experience. I ain't gonna lie, I had two steaks and I don't even eat meat that much. So it was that good. The food was like very, very good. Yeah, yeah. Sinesta. It's right on Maho Beach. So you can see the planes land literally from the property. You don't have to go to the actual beach, but the beach is right there. Like you could walk like 30 seconds and see the plane fly right over your head. I did that already before. I think in 2000 and I think 18, 19, I went to St.Maarten. But this time it was a better experience. There's way more people like us there. I was like, wow. Like we just took over the whole entire um island, basically. It's kind of like how remember how COVID was and everybody's going to Tulum? That's how St.Maarten is. St.Maarten now is the new Tulum. And what's up, y'all? And it's good to see people like us just traveling and exploring the land. And like it's very big on TikTok, like all the restaurants. There's a place where you actually could go and catch your lobster. It's a place called, I think it's called Astra, Astra, Astra Restaurant. And you go there and you choose the lobster you want. Like it's like a big little small tank or encampment or pond of lobsters, and you get to choose and you get to like use I don't know what this is, like a stick, and it has a little loop, and you put it around the lobster's claw or neck, and you pick it up, and that's your dinner. That is your dinner, and that was a good experience to see that. I don't eat seafood. I don't eat crustaceans, but you know where I eat at. Everybody know, KFC, KFC for me. But I did go to Astor restaurant. I had a great time. The KFC wasn't that good in St. Martin. I don't know. Like sometimes, usually the Caribbean islands have good KFC, but this KFC in St. Martin, it wasn't hitting. I'm like, and I've tried KFC in every country I've been to, and I've been to 81 countries, so I have KFC 81 times, and St. Martin wasn't that good. I don't know. They left out an ingredient. I got to call headquarters. I got to call the colonel, let him know, to add some more spices to St. Martin. I think I was on the Dutch side. Maybe that's why. There's two sides. St. Martin's the French side and there's the Dutch side. I don't speak Dutch and I don't speak French. So you have to learn another language besides English. Like that's one of my goals, to learn more languages so I could greet the people in their native language. That means a lot when you could speak at least hello, how are you? How was your day? Just the basic conversation skills when you traveling it's key for me. It's key for me. And like I wanna learn a multitude of languages, not just Spanish and English, and I speak Russian too. But that's a whole nother conversation. But yeah, St. Martin was definitely a vibe. It was good. If you budget it right, you could probably get everything done for under 2K. If you want to splurge a little bit and have, some relaxation time and not rush and go jet skiing and do different things, then you're looking at least 3K, at least 3K for like a weekend trip. It's you get more bang for your buck going to other countries, but if your goal is to go to every country in the Caribbean, get out the way and just do it. Like it's the weather is always nice. It's always, well, I know around summertime is hurricane season, but other than that, you should be fine. You should definitely be fine. And that's about it for St. Martin and St.Barths. Like Anguilla's cool. I went there already, but I didn't go to Anguilla this time. But I've been there in Anguilla before. Anguilla's very, very beautiful. Island, small. It's very, very small. All these islands are small. Like you could drive around St. Martin in 2 hours, or you could walk it in 20 hours. It's basically up to you. I had a travel trivia question on Friday about that. Like these islands are very, very small. You can rent a car, or you could just take a taxi. I recommend you taking a taxi rather than renting a car because the roads are so narrow and you may not be able to drive that well in the dark in unfamiliar roads that you're not used to. So keep that in mind too. Like don't be adventurous and get a car and then try to like do everything. It makes no sense. It's too small. It's a small, small island. But I have the travel bug again. I have the travel bug. Like I'm actually sweating right now. I need to book another trip. Like when I came back home, I suffered from PTD. It's a new symptom that I got diagnosed with from my doctor. It's called post-travel depression. PTD. I think it's depression. Yeah, depression. Because I'm definitely depressed and I'm not traveling this week. So post-travel depression, PTD. And, there's probably some pills for it or some type of cure I could take. Probably book a trip on Expedia. Shout out Expedia. I see y'all calling me. Call me back. I'm sorry. I missed you. I missed your call. Call me back. Yeah. I'm trending. I like that. Only because I'm being consistent. That's why. It's about being consistent and doing what you love. Like, no fluff. Anything is possible as long as you do what you love and make it look easy. If it's not easy, then it's not fun. It's not for you. I'm saying it again. If it's not easy, then it's not fun and it's not for you. That's it. That simple. Travel Talk Tuesdays, episode 61, live in studios. I'm going to start going outside more. Oh my God. It's going to be a busy summer. Hopefully. I'm trying to get like at least, I don't know. Let me put it out there. At least 6 trips in 6 weeks. That sounds crazy. 6 trips in 6 weeks. Does that sound doable? Like, do I have enough time or enough capital or money in the bank to do that? Let me figure that out first before I put it out there. But challenge yourself. Let's challenge yourself. Let's try to do it. Let's try at least do a trip a month. That's the basic minimum. Do a trip a month and see the world. Go to someplace new. No more repeat countries. Someplace new. Make a friend. Learn a new language. And tell me how was that experience for you. All right? Y'all be good. Travel Star Tuesdays. Thank you. See y'all next Tuesday. Same time. Don't be late. Oh, believe that. Yeah.
Free audio post-production by alphonic.com.